Our 6 lonely farmers have today packed up their tools and headed into town, all in the quest to find themselves a wife. They've narrowed the search down to 5 ladies each, who they're now going to take on a group date. The shy countrymen are feeling very, very nervous because with a bit of luck, they could be about to fall in love.
A bit nervous again. I would say I've been in love probably once, and yeah, it was a pretty good feeling, so I hope to find it again.
I haven't really got any ideas for what I'm going to question them. I'm just going to hang out and spend a bit of time with them and see what their true colours are, I hope.
Since I've been single, I have wanted, a deep and meaningful relationship and a fun relationship, and I'm ready for that in my life at the moment.
The way I feel today, probably excited, nervous. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and to skate around with 5 girls that want to meet me and 2 to come home with me, I think that's living every bloke's dream, I think.
I suppose the first challenge for me today is actually make it there without getting lost.
Oh, today, mate, it could be hailing, I'd be still happy. I've been looking forward to this. Beautiful boat, going out on the harbour today, 5 beautiful girls. I'm not too worried about the rain.
At 34, Chris is the oldest of our 6 farmers. He runs a cattle farm in Tamworth, but spending your days talking to cows can get pretty lonely.
It's probably been nearly 2 years since I have actually been fully in love.
Push up, girls. Hup.
I think now's right, because I'm not getting any younger. It's getting harder to find someone, so yeah. I don't want to be looking at retirement homes with my new partner, so yeah, I think I better get going. I'm looking for the right person. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm looking for the right person.
Hey, how you going?
I guess essentially I'm a little bit nervous because you're always hoping that he'll be the one that you hit it off with, and you'll get a bit of time to get to know each other and hopefully get chosen to keep going.
Good morning, ladies. Hello. Very well. Hello. Nice to see you all again.
Well, I hope you've all got your dancing shoes on, guys.
No way.
We're going to do a bit of Latin dancing, apparently.
Hi, Jolly.
Good, how are you?
Very well, Jan. How are you?
I'm definitely looking for love. I'm single and never say no to an opportunity that comes along.
Everyone's smiling, but this is a serious business.
Michelle?
Hey Chris, how are you?
In a few hours, these farmers face a decision that could change their lives forever.
Ladies first.
From the 5 girls, they'll select their 2 favourites, who'll then come out to their farm. It's all in the name of falling in love. Farmer John is a long way from home, in more ways than one. His search for love is taking him to a day spa.
Hey, girls.
At the age of 28, John's found that all his friends are getting married, and he'd love nothing more than to do the same.
Majority of my friends are either attached or married, and it's I suppose you feel a little bit left out. Your pegs! Your pegs! It'd be nice to take someone along to my sister's wedding. She's getting married in October, because I'm always rocking up by myself. Come on, let's get in.
It's still early days, but John's already got his eye on one potential date for his sister's wedding.
I had sort of Jodie in my mind as one I'd like to get to know a bit better. Yeah, we just got along really well, and she's a lot of fun.
He's looking good today, I'm telling you now. He's looking better every time I see him. He does. He's really, he's good looking. Yes, very nice.
Our Our next outing is in wine country, the Yarra Valley, where Brad and his dates are getting some tips.
Red berries, fine spicy white pepper.
Brad's from Swan Hill, and he's an earthy sort of guy who looks at love a little more deeply than your average farmer.
If you're clear on what you want to attract in a partner and the qualities, and you're clear on your qualities that you hold yourself, I think you will attract that partner.
He's yet to meet Mrs. Right, but Brad knows exactly what he wants in a woman.
The qualities I'm looking for in a partner is somebody open-hearted, somebody kind, soft, warm, genuine, real. Don't always have to be nice, but real is the most important thing, and authentic.
And this is a new season one as well.
So Brad's looking for authenticity. Can anyone pass the test?
My initial thought when I saw Chantel was, she's strikingly beautiful. She's a looker. She's got a great body. And she was a little bit quiet to start with, so I thought, okay, I want to get to know this woman a little better.
City girl Chantel might have some of those qualities Brad's looking for, but he's not convinced she'll survive country life.
So tell me about you. Do you reckon you could live on a farm?
Yeah, I think I could live on a farm. I do think it'd be very funny.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know, I can't promise anything.
A Sydney girl, loves the beach.
Yeah, loves the warm weather.
Oh, it's warm weather, we can guarantee that.
Oh, good.
Guarantee that, yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious to start off with, to get used to it. But yeah, it could happen. I find Brad attractive. He just seems very comfortable with himself and just seems like a real gentleman. So I really find that attractive. There you go.
Ice skating is not your average date for a farm boy, but Craig's putting on a brave face.
Hey girls.
Hi.
Ice rinks are few and far between at West Wyalong, which is where Craig calls home. He's a sheep farmer who's recovering from a broken heart.
Yeah, I was with a girl for 7 years, so yeah, that kind of took up most of me wild and good times. Well, I did think we were going to get married though, but hopefully there's another girl out there. I think one of them kids pushed me.
You reckon we could do it? Ready?
He has a lot to learn about ice skating, but when it comes to love, Craig's already moving in the right direction.
I'm coming. You little girl, stay away.
Christy has caught Craig's eye, and that hasn't gone unnoticed by Deanna.
Burn cheeky.
Oh dear. Very sure. See you later, Deanna. It's Erin and Christy to the farm. Yeah. I can't be.
That's all right.
Deanna's fears are confirmed when Craig and Christy head off alone.
There you go.
Do you want to go overseas and do all that stuff as well?
I've done it. I've been overseas twice actually. I lived in Germany for a year, and then I was an au pair, which was like a nanny that cleans your house.
Oh yeah.
In Denmark. Yeah, I had the whole thing, the 3 kids and the housework and everything.
And you liked it?
Oh, I loved the family.
Yeah.
I was a bit of a slave to them, but it was great. I really loved it. Yeah. I probably wouldn't do it again. There's no money.
So I can't make a slave out of you.
No money. Maybe.
Maybe, that's all right. That's a yes.
You're guaranteed.
Out on the ice, the mood's getting frosty.
We can never rescue and Craig or not. I think we have to think he's loving it. I think that's the idea. I don't know if rescue is the right word. No. Maybe distract. Take back. I'm kidding.
There's a romance about living on the land, but if you're single, it can be just plain lonely. So 6 of the country's most eligible farmers have taken matters into their own hands, heading to the city to find a wife. In the latest step on their journey, our farmers are each taking 5 special ladies on a group date. For Chris, it's a cruise on Sydney Harbour.
Cheers.
Cheers to a good afternoon.
For Drew, it's a dance class with his girls.
I'm Oren. I'll be your dance instructor today.
Scary.
And
Farmer Drew is a cheeky bloke with no shortage of admirers.
You gotta give me a...
I do like Drew. He seems to have a fantastic personality. He is funny and he seems very honest.
He's just a smarty pants and I like that. Someone who's got a bit of cheek.
Drew's 32 and farms Lucerne out near Mudgee in central New South Wales.
I've been single for around about 4.5, 5 years, I suppose.
After being single for so long, Drew's had plenty of time to work out what he likes in a woman. It's someone a bit like him.
Yeah, you got to have a bit of row in the girls. They got to have a bit of, you know, they got to be pretty cute and also pretty naughty. You like a bit of rat bag, I do. This we're the unco people. I really wanted to catch up with Natalie because she's so quiet and shy at the speed dating. You know, I really think there's a really cool person inside there. We'll have a break. Come over here.
So Drew's got his eye on shy Natalie and takes her off the dance floor in the hope of putting her more at ease.
I suppose you've got to get out of your comfort zone, don't you? It's hideously hard. Look at them over there dancing. Come on, have a go.
I'm the most unco dance on earth.
But it's all about having a bit of fun. Yeah.
This farmer's not normally stuck for words, but this soon turns into one of those rare occasions.
Yeah, I don't even normally let my flatmate give me a hug, so it's like hard to
really?
have physical yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you're dancing with a stranger.
Yeah, exactly. It's worse.
And there's a boy too. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Scary boys. You got to watch these boys. Oh, well, do you want to go and join back in the action? Looks like fun, this bit.
Across town is Gus, a farmer who appreciates the finer things in life.
Good afternoon, Gus
What have
and
you got
ladies.
for us?
Welcome to La Sala. I have here slow cooked briskets.
Today, it's lunch at a top restaurant with his 5 dates.
Bon appetit.
Cotton farmer Gus is not your typical country boy. He comes from a line of successful cotton farmers, and after farming, his biggest passion in life is cooking.
I started cooking when I was very little and I love it. In a way, cotton farming or farming in general is a bit like cooking, in that you're sort of putting together a whole lot of stuff and hopefully it comes together at the end and you'll produce the right crop or dish or whatever.
But cooking, for one, can be a lonely business if you do it too often.
Cheers.
That's all about to change. Now Gus is on a mission to find himself a wife, and there are plenty of takers.
Oh, he's a bit of a spunk, isn't he?
He's a good-looking country boy. Yeah, there's always something about a country boy that's more appealing.
You must have some questions for, life out on the land.
I've got a relationship question. What 3 traits or qualities could you bring to a relationship?
Honesty, I think.
Honesty?
Yeah, you'll definitely get an honest answer if you ask me something.
I can cook.
I can cook. Third, been guilty of not being a good communicator before, but I think I've probably improved a bit over the last few years. Whereas I reckon quite often girls are the bad communicators.
Oh, he definitely fits my criteria. He's a farmer, he's handsome, and haven't seen his wallet yet, but... my parents would like him.
Back in the vineyards, Brad is laying out his wish list. It's quite long.
What about you? What are you looking for in a woman, Brad?
I'm looking for somebody who's really warm, genuine, honest, truthful, compassionate, feminine, radiant, beautiful, open-hearted, warm, gentle, caring, affectionate, strong, and at other times weak, and I suppose scared at times. And I suppose that's where I guess I can offer my support and my strengths. And then when everyone has ups and downs, and
someone who's prepared.
Yeah, would you be somebody that you could go through those times with?
Absolutely, no. I do vulnerable.
Yeah.
6 eligible Aussie farmers are travelling the country in search of love. The first step was to post their profiles online, attracting responses from hundreds of women.
Amazing, look at that.
Nice to meet you, yes.
Step 2 saw them speed date their top 10, and it was here that Kimberly first caught Chris's eye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
I was memorised by her eyes. I just kept looking at her eyes. She was, very nice girl. I felt a bit of spark there, I think.
Now at stage 3, a group date, Chris is dying to know if that spark is still there.
Oh, wow. Oh. You don't get that view every day. Oh my God.
It's amazing.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah. So I want to ask this.
Yes.
How come you applied to my profile on the website?
I thought you looked just like a really nice, genuine bloke. And where I'm from, like in my opinion, I don't think there's that many, guys and stuff. And so I thought, nah, you got to do something different. What you're doing is not working. So let's just put yourself out there and apply. And
talking to Kimberly, we could talk about anything and still have a good time. Really click with Kimberly.
So it seems Chris is sailing along in the love department. While back on dry land, Gus is spending some quality alone time with each of his girls.
Awkward as possible.
Do you go to the local game?
Yeah, that's probably on a Saturday.
Main
That's
social.
the main social outing. You go and watch the footy on a Saturday.
We're the same, but we're more footy.
Yeah.
But it's the date with Julie which really turns heads.
Pub afterwards.
And then the party after that.
Yeah, you have a good night.
I think from our background there's a definite connection because I've grown up on a farm as well, so I think that gives us a lot in common.
Might be a bit early to say there's a connection between Julie and myself, but I wouldn't rule it out. But yeah, there's more of a connection with Julie than there was with some of the others.
Down.
Drew's given up trying to bring Natalie out of her shell.
Girls, you're doing really well.
He won't have the same problem with Tash.
Come here, you.
Oh, Natasha's so easy to talk to, and she's just a bundle of laughs. And I think if you spend a fair bit of time with her, you'd have a corker of a time.
And back up.
Yeah, I'm attracted to Drew. He's got like a cheeky little smile and he's got great eyes.
Out to the right.
You can kind of tell if there's an attraction there or not, and I think it's there.
For Drew, like all our farmers, time is running out to make a decision.
Yeah.
Back to Craig, and he had an instant connection with Erin at the speed date.
You're the best looking girl I've seen come out of the bush ever.
That to everyone?
No, it's been your line.
But she's got more to think about than most girls her age.
I've been thinking lots about the whole farm stay thing, and I'm really nervous about it, just because of my little boy.
As a single mum of a 2-year-old boy, she's worried about moving to the country for 10 days.
And I'm not saying that I don't want to, because I'd love to.
Yeah,
I would absolutely love to,
It's
but
a very awkward spot when you've got a little fella involved.
yeah, and I don't know. I guess that's up to you, and that's up to I don't know if I could bring Luke for part of it. We're kind of a package, you know?
That's you can't split. I don't expect that to happen.
So, I don't know.
I think Craig is open to me bringing Lucas out there. He said that he was, but whether or not it's appropriate, I don't know. We'll have to see.
In fact, as the pressure mounts to make a choice, the tough questions are coming out thick and fast.
So you're clucky, or you're fluffing scratching the fine little nest, or?
No, I'm not clucky yet. I definitely want children one day. That's good. Family's a big priority for me.
Where do you think you see yourself in 5 years?
I'd like to have a home, basically, and hopefully a husband and some children. That would be nice.
Good answer. Yeah.
So I was interested in hearing more about your ideas about love.
Well, I think love is a state of being, and my view, the opposite to that is fear. And for myself, my experience is coming between a state of love and fear, which might be anger, perhaps sadness, things like those sort of things. So, It's a big one though, that's
Yeah,
an
it's an interesting
one.
idea.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's slow.
It's been a day like no other for our 6 lonely farmers in the Big Smoke. But they now have to pick just 2 of their 5 girls to invite back to their farm. Before making up his mind, Craig takes his girls to a clairvoyant. It might help settle any unanswered questions.
Start from you and we'll go around the room.
First, it's the girls who get a little glimpse into their future.
Okay, is Craig genuinely here to find a wife?
I'm feeling that he is, only because he hasn't really found that mental connection with anybody that he's been with.
The question I'd like to ask is, I'm quite used to trying to be the centre of attention, and do you think that this is a negative thing for Craig? Is it too much for him?
It could be a bit overpowering for him being a country man. Maybe tone it down a little bit. At the end of the day, this man needs a female who can talk on any topic.
Get fed, so I don't actually need to pocket it.
Farmer Chris will be first to make his decision, and it could be one that could change his life.
Put it on. That's the only thing stopping me.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
You guys are doing it tough. I'm so jealous. I can sense there's a good vibe in the air, a bit of love in the air, maybe. What do you reckon?
I did have some oysters there before.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Bit of an aphrodisiac for you?
They say. Might be.
Has it helped with your decision?
I'll take them all.
Well, that's a problem. I'm afraid you're only able to choose. You know the deal. You're only allowed to choose 2.
Yeah.
Chris can only invite 2 of these girls back to his farm. They'll stay for 10 days, and hopefully he'll fall in love with one of them.
I certainly think there's a connection there, and I do think there's a spark, and I think he's a really nice guy, and I'd really love to get to know him a lot better.
I'm here to meet a farmer. I'm here to, do the whole marriage, children, the whole thing. So I'm here for that reason. So I guess that's where I'm looking and that's where I'm aiming.
Just share with us, what's going through your mind and who you have decided to take with you to the farm.
It's been one of the best days I've ever had, spending a day on a beautiful boat with 5 beautiful girls who I think a lot of. But at the end of the day, I had to choose 2 girls that I think are going to really be a part of my life, or eventually the one. So my first choice was Jocelyn. I really like Jocelyn. We get on so well. We've got a lot of interests the same. So I'd really like if Jocelyn could come up to the farm and to get to know her a bit better.
I'd love to come to the farm. Great, thank you.
One down, one more will be joining you on the farm.
Second choice is Kimberly. I had an instant connection with Kimberly as soon as I first met her at the speed date. Kimberly walked around the corner and wow, you took my breath away. And then the more I get to know you, the more I just feel relaxed. I'm a happy person when you're around me. I forget about all my fears. So I think that's something that I feel inside, and I really would like it if you come out to the farm.
I would love to.
Thank you.
Wow, oh my God.
Yeah, I am really disappointed. I really felt that we sort of got along and that there was a lot of common ground there, but again, I don't know what's in his heart.
I'd like to think there's true love down the track with either one of the girls. I really feel as if they're the type of people I was hoping to meet, so I couldn't be happier.
Drew's next to announce his decision. He's an easygoing kind of bloke, certainly no city slicker, and that's won some hearts.
I really hope Drew chooses me to come back and get to know him more for 10 days.
He's the kind of guy that, I would like to hang out with and maybe consider a relationship with.
It's been really tough, and you're a great bunch of girls, but I've just got to cut to the chase. I'm going to ask Susie to come back for 10 days. And I'd also like to ask back Natasha, because like I just think we would have an awesome time. I don't think there'd be too many dull moments. So yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed that Drew didn't pick me, but I mean, you know, I think whatever the outcome was for the best.
I made it through. I get to hang out with him, which is cool, which is what I wanted. So I'm happy. All my Christmases have come at once.
Next up is Gus.
No idea who he's going to pick. He's playing his cards very close to his chest.
Maybe Brooke. I think I've always thought that he maybe had a little thing for Brooke, but I couldn't tell you who else. Oh, I'd love him to pick me, yes.
He has got a tough choice to make, and whoever he picks, the other three would be disappointed.
Any one of you could easily come to the farm, but there's only going to be two. The first one's coming is Brooke. It's hard to describe, but you made me nervous the first time we met, and yeah, I think we get on very well. I don't know, you're easy to talk to, and I just feel comfortable with you. Julie, you're the other girl. Welcome to Warren.
It will be intense because it's out of the comfort zone. It's his comfort zone, but it's not ours. So that will be difficult, but at the same time, it's all fun, it's all an adventure, and I'm just loving it.
Brad's next to make his decision. He's spent all day in the Yarra Valley, but he's still struggling.
You're so confused, aren't you? You are.
Yes. Yeah, 5 women running around my head. It's really difficult. It really is, I tell you what.
He's clear about his number one choice, but when it comes to inviting a second girl to the farm, Brad's not so sure.
Okay, I'd say Jane or Chantel. Now, out of those two, I think Jane would be more suited to country life. However, I'm not as attracted to Jane. Plus, she's got a child. And so I think probably, well, my choice is going to be Chantel.
Really?
Mm.
You've made that decision?
Excuse me.
Brad's in the middle of deciding on who will come to his farm. But before he reveals his choice, Chantel has something to say.
I think you're a great guy, so my decision to sort of, take a bit of time out to think about this, hasn't necessarily got a lot to do with you, yourself as a person, and there's other guys.
So when you're saying, I'm not totally clear on what you're saying.
Okay. Basically, I just, at the moment, I can't really piece together everything and just think of it best. So I sort of took a step back.
Yeah.
And
So you don't want to be part of this at this point?
it's got nothing to do with you. So I really think you're fantastic. It's got absolutely nothing to do with you. But there's just things that I'm probably, worrying about maybe a little bit too much. But I'm just,
Well, that's good. It's better you air those now than later. That's a really good thing. If there was a later,
Yeah. I'd rather be upfront and honest with you before.
Yeah. I appreciate your straightness. It's a really good quality.
You.
So thanks.
Thanks, darling.
Alrighty, let's go.
Cool. Let's do it. I think at some part today I thought, well, how would I go living on a farm? I think that did cross my mind as well, and I thought, well, all these worries that I've got, is this the right situation that I should be in at the moment? And I've just come to a decision that probably at this stage it's probably not the best idea.
He's a bit floored by Chantel's revelation, but Brad's putting up a brave front.
That's a big thing for a city woman to contemplate going to a farm. So I really appreciate that she came out in the open and in fairness to the other women and said, okay, I'm going to step back at this point. So she was true to herself, and in being true to herself, she was being true to me and the other women. So
does this are you feeling all right about that?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little, a tad upset because she was, as you know, she was one of the top two. So it's definitely thrown a twist in the whole story. It's just a little bit, it's just coming as a shock.
Really?
I'm cold, so it's all. I'm totally okay. It's almost a little rejection, and that's okay because she's doing what she's got to do.
Craig's also in a dilemma over who to choose. He likes more than 2 girls.
Now, is there any questions that you would like to know or ask?
Yeah, well, I'm probably seem to be pretty close to 3 of them. Like, I don't know, just what I've told you so far, if you'd be able to try and pick the same 3 that I'm closest to.
There are some here that are good for a long-term relationship and others that are really good for a friendship, okay? The lady with the hat on, she is good for a long-term situation.
Yep.
With you, there's a lot of mental compatibility.
Yeah, she seems like you could have a lot of fun with her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice relationship there for sure.
Okay. This lady here that was sitting here with the long hair with the accent,
yep.
She also would be good for the long term.
But what's on the cards for Craig's third possible choice, Deanna?
And the lady with the brown top on, I'm feeling that she would be better off as a friend. What was your gut feeling at the moment as to which one you would?
Yeah, you've probably hit the nail on the head pretty well, I reckon, or how I would have picked them.
So would you like to share with them which girls you'll be seeing again?
Finally, Brad's ready to reveal the 2 girls who'll be coming to stay.
So the first of the 2 women, not in any order at all, is Melanie. I'd be really honoured if you'd come and spend some time with me at the farm.
What was it about Mel that you liked?
I think she's just sincere, warm, caring, and yeah, just genuine. The next decision was really tough. And it's Jane. Jane, would you spend some time at the farm with me, getting to know each other?
Oh, definitely.
I'd be honoured. Great. I was disappointed that Chantal didn't want to be a part of it. But yeah, giving them the news, picking Melanie, picking Jane, seeing their reaction, you know, I felt good about it.
It's now John's turn to face the music.
It was great to spend more time with each and every one of you. But yeah, I've got to choose 2 to come back to the farm. Hope Jodie doesn't mind coming back to the farm.
Ah, I'd love to come to the farm.
But yeah, only 2, so the other one I'd like Mika to come back. So yeah, and yeah, we'll have a bit of fun on the farm. But it's been a very difficult decision for me, so no offence or anything, just yeah, it was
I was definitely disappointed. It would have been nice to have gotten to know him a bit more and to have gone to the farm and to have spent the 10 days and stuff there. So yeah, there is a bit of disappointment.
He's gorgeous looking, I think, but he's also just seems like a gorgeous person. And I'm so happy that yeah, I've been chosen to go to the farm.
Our last farmer to reveal his hand is Craig. He's narrowed the field to 3, but there can only be 2.
He seems great. I mean, I'd love to have more time to actually get to know him, for sure.
To a degree, I'm confident that it might be me going to the farm. I do like him. It's nice.
I just don't want to be lined up with the possibility of not going. It's gonna, you know, you'll see me crying if I don't get to go.
It's now time for you to reveal who you'd like to take to the farm.
Well, Erin, if you'd like to come to the farm, I'd like to see you again if you were keen about that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I seem to have a lot in common with you, and you're very cheeky, and I like that in a woman. And
Can Lucas come too?
yeah, I'll take him under my wing.
Sounds good.
Very good. Very good. You accepted.
Thank you.
And the other lady you'll be taking to the farm, if you could share that with us.
I'd help you out a little bit. Yeah, Deanna, I'd like if you were happy enough to come to the farm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Heart's beating out of my chest.
Yeah, much the same thing. Reason like you get along really well with each other and have that common bond, easy to talk to, and you seem like a lot of fun, and you seem to got your head screwed on too, and in a business way, and I need that in my work too. So yeah, there's plenty of good times out in the bush to come next week.
Should be great.
Christy, what do you think?
What can I say? Of course I wanted to go through, but as we said, you know, you're not going to go away crying. You didn't really get to know each other completely, so.
Yeah, I do think there is a potential of a relationship and love there, so I've just got to work out which one it is now and get out to the bush and bring them back to my world and see how they handle it.
Arriving back from their group dates, our farmers set to work preparing their homes for the arrival of 2 women from the city. There's a lot to do. Gus, like all our farmers, has lived alone for many years.
This is a bachelor pad, and it has been for about 10 years, but I think it could change. I've never actually had a girl live with me for any longer than, a few days, a weekend or a week maybe. So I'd have to say that it's a first to have a girl actually live with me.
Even in his own home, John finds himself in unfamiliar territory.
You wouldn't see me do this very often. No, it's a bit daunting, having 2 people living with me, so I don't know how I'll handle it.
The effort I'm going through for these girls, eh? I want to be impressed.
While deep in wine country, Mudgee, it might just be time for larrikin farmer Drew to shake an unwanted tag.
Yeah, with the girls coming to stay, I suppose this might be my last days as third wheel Wilson. I might be able to take a nice little girlie out for dinner with my mates this time instead of just my little self. They could well be in for a shock. I don't know what they really expect. I mean, they could just think it's like McLeod's daughters, but it's a fair bit different. But we'll wait and see, won't we?
Tamworth, Australia's country music capital, is where Chris calls home. Today he's braving the local supermarket to stock up on some important items.
I'll go the 6 rolls, I think. 6. Keep everyone happy. I hope that's enough. We might have to do a run into town. What is it? I don't know. 6? Guess you always use it. That looks a lot of toilet paper. That's my year's supply.
Craig's bachelor pad is getting a much-needed spring clean from a professional. His mum.
Oh, Craig, we better change these sheets. Someone going to sleep in here tonight?
Yeah, I wouldn't be kind of too worried about it because I only sleep this side anyway. So.
Yeah, mate, but it's been a little while since they've been changed. I think girls might like a clean set of sheets, don't you think?
Let's say it's the colour of them.
Yeah. Come on, give us a hand.
Probably the last time was probably 2 years ago that I had a girl live here, but I've had the odd girl just call in occasionally.
Have you?
That Mum doesn't know about, but they're only here to do my books and all them good, nice things. Am I done with single life? Well, I guess I'll get more of an idea after the 10 days, but single life's got its good points and bad points, but yeah, I'm getting that time in life that I would like just to settle down and spend some quality time with a nice woman instead of 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning drinking with me mates because they're not getting any prettier.
Finally, in Swan Hill, Brad is preparing to give up his life of solitude in the pursuit of love.
This could be the last of my days of being a bachelor on my own and my freedom. Is it a concern to me? Yes and no, but I'm ready to settle down, so I'm looking forward to, if love eventuates and they want to come back to the farm, that's a possibility that I'm open to.
There's no turning back now, with the girls well and truly on their way. The moment these farmers have been waiting for has finally arrived.
That's why I'm still single, because I haven't found the right woman. And but definitely I'd give up the bachelor life this minute if I met the right woman.
You got some girls coming, Boots. Are you going to get jealous? You'll have to be on your best behaviour.
Time's getting closer to meet them, so I am starting to get a bit nervous. I know these 2 girls, but I haven't had that much time with them, so yeah, I want to make a good impression on them.
Yeah, before the girls arrived, the heart was pumping pretty well, but I was really excited just to be able to spend 10 days with 2 beautiful women, and one of them could be my wife down the track, and yeah, I was really looking forward to it.